And a good Friday, everybody. Today, of course, the 19th of February, 2021. My name is Jewel, and this is the J7409 Weather Channel. Thanks so much for clicking play and checking out things with me today. I got pictures. Here's one right here. All of my pictures are from Western Tennessee this morning, but this particular picture is from Memphis. It's from Memphis. Would you look at those icicles? My goodness, burr, burr. It's chilly, very chilly at my house this morning, but I've got very, very cold rain. So, thanks a bunch. The I Am of Me sent these pictures in to me. And like I said, we got a whole lot more going on that I'm going to show you later in the forecast. If you're into weather-related content and daily weather forecasts, I ask that you subscribe to my channel. Just click subscribe, that little J7409 weather insignia in the bottom right-hand corner. Then click everything. Click that bell. Check off all. Gotta make sure you check off all to get all my videos. I'd appreciate it. And thank you in advance. Now here we have the NDFD map. Weather headlines today. Well, light snow and freezing rain. It's going to linger across the northeast and the mid-Atlantic states through today. Some of you may have some ice mixtures in this also, so be aware of that. But it's looking like central and southern plains area, get right, because you're going to begin to thaw out heading into the weekend. Before I go any further, though, please keep everyone in Texas in your prayers and thoughts. I'm talking about practically the whole state. Many still do not have electricity, and this is in other states as well. But Texas not only does not have electricity, they don't have drinking water. They don't, and the supplies are running out for them to find clean drinking water, folks. It's getting really bad in Texas. So many have died throughout all of this bad weather. Please keep everybody in every area that's been hit hard in your thoughts and prayers. Now, I just told you, central and southern plains, you're going to begin to thaw out heading into the weekend. And for today, look here down in these areas. Look in Oklahoma, where they have been below freezing with the wind chills. Below freezing without the wind chills. Well, now, this is Fahrenheit. This is not the wind chills. But look, you're going to be up to around 33 today. But this is going to progress through the weekend. You're going to start to get warmer and warmer. Texas, you're beginning to thaw out too. That's going to cause a big problem when these pipes that have busted and frozen. Water's going to be everywhere. It's just going to be a mess. But look at these warm temperatures right in this area, especially through the Piedmont area of North Carolina. Virginia, you're going to warm up slowly. South Carolina. Of course, Florida's the hot spot. Some of those are going to even reach 83 degrees today. Over when we go to the western section of the U.S. up in Washington State, 41, 47, 44. Oregon along the coastline, you've got some rain that's going to be coming in. You're warmer now in the upper 40s. You move a little further east, you will have a little lingering snow happening throughout the day. 38 degrees should be your high. California, you're looking pretty good too. In the northern mountainous sections, 54 as you move down the coastline. Upper 60s to lower 70s. Over on the East Coast in New Jersey, 38 in the southern sections. It's looking like around 30 to 32 in the northern sections. Now, this is where we could have a little bit of ice accumulation and stuff happening today as this system moves through. Coldest spots, as you can see, for daytime highs are going to be in Minnesota, parts of northern Illinois, parts of Indiana. Moving on around Missouri, you should be in the lower 30s for the most part. Nighttime lows tonight. Let's check that out. Tonight is still going to be very chilly and very cold for most of us, folks, but it is warming up slowly but surely. By the weekend, everybody's going to think a heat wave's coming through in a lot of parts, and I'm so happy for that. But we have to go through tonight, and tonight we do have some -1s in Minnesota, 1 in Minnesota. Once again, this is Fahrenheit. This is not wind chill. Looking like California is going to be in the 40s for the most part, with parts of Oregon in the 30s and the lower 20s. As we move across, you can see Idaho, you're kind of chilly in the southern sections, 31 to 27. As you move on across, we'll come up to North and South Dakota. You're looking like single digits or teens for the most part. Nebraska around 9. Oklahoma 17. I know that don't sound wonderful, but that's a whole lot better than you've been having. And when we get to Texas, you guys are still going to be in the icebox tonight with your temperatures in the teens and 20s also. Looking like cooling up a little bit from the midsection of Florida, moving northward. You should be in the 40s in the Panhandle, around 35 degrees, right around the coastline here. As we move up to Georgia, looking like in the 30s for the most part, but in other sections of Georgia, look here, 27, 29. Mississippi, you're going to remain chilly in the teens. Most of Louisiana should be in the 20s, with the exception of the northern section in the teens. As you move on up and move across New York City, you're looking like you're going to be in the lower 20s or the teens possibly also. And that's a check of the temps, as you can see, for tonight. This picture's from Karen. This is in Atoka, Tennessee. She's looking out and she says, "Where's the road? Where's the driveway?" Wow, Western Tennessee got a lot of stuff. Just about 8 foot of snow with some ice mixed in with it during this storm. This one's also from Atoka, Tennessee, from Karen. And as you can see, look at all of the snow, 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 snow. Look how it's piled up in the chairs here on top of her planter here. She's a homesteader, or a really good gardener, whatever you want to call it. And while I'm speaking of that, if you haven't already done it, I know a lot of you have, and I thank you so much for it. I'll put a link below. I'm collabing with my friend Ann Dale, and she's just starting a homesteading channel, and it's called Ann Dale Homestead in the Colony. So if you would subscribe to her, I would greatly appreciate it, and tell her Jewel sent you. Thanks so much for doing that. So far as severe weather goes today, I don't think there's going to be any, folks. Just a chance of rain and thunderstorms, where the most intense may be. No chance of tornadoes, I do not think, at this time. Anything's possible, though. Crazy weather. But I'm thinking not severe enough to have hail, gusty winds, or tornadoes in them. But for the most part, you can see all of this is going to be moving through a little teeny bit of southeastern Georgia, and also the large majority portion of Florida today. You guys are going to get wet. I'm going to make this short, sweet, and to the point. Here's the future radar. It's actually the NAM radar. This is how the guys on TV show you what the extended forecast looks like. So we're going to turn it on, let it play. You can see the timestamps up above. And we should have a much quieter weather pattern. That's in store for the U.S. over the next few days. Now, this current system that's bringing snow and freezing rain to the northeast and the northern mid-Atlantic, as well as the rain and thunderstorms to the southeast, should taper off today, while we do have some lingering snow showers, and they're going to continue over much of the interior northeast and New England through Saturday. But it's not a big snow out. General areas, 1 to 3 inches of additional snowfall is possible in the northeast today, while places downwind of the lower Great Lakes, now you guys could get more. You might receive 4 to 8 inches of snow. Freezing rain impacts are going to be minimal. Meanwhile, snow will continue for the western mountains over the next couple of days as an upper-level disturbance moves through the region, and rain will impact the coast extending from California through the Pacific Northwest. The northern Cascades could see over a foot of snow, while parts of the Cascades, Sierra, and Rockies may see 6 to 10 inches of snow through Saturday. And the winter storm warnings and advisories are in effect for parts of the Cascades and the northern Rockies. And I do have new watches and warnings up over on the community page, so make sure you check them out. Now, this cold week that we've had across the southern plains is going to begin to come to an end this weekend as we have an approaching area of low pressure. It's going to pull warmer air northward out ahead of it by tomorrow. Before that, though, widespread low temperature records may be broken over parts of eastern Texas and the lower Mississippi Valley as the high pressure shifts into the eastern half of the country. This is where we have hard freeze warnings that are in effect for much of southern and eastern Texas and the lower Mississippi Valley. So, it's going to warm up. It's going to get better. Hang in there, my friends. And we're going to end it up with one last pick. This is from Western Tennessee. Also, I'm not quite sure what town this is from. It didn't say, but look at that snow. It's looking like a good foot right there. My goodness gracious. That's a beautiful picture though, isn't it? Isn't it something? It's so weird how snow is so pretty, but it's so treacherous and so bad on so many. Well, that's a check of the weather. Thanks so much for checking it out with me today. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. I'd appreciate it a lot. And you have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. To each and every one of you, much peace, love, and kindness too to all of you in all these times we're going through and living through in the world. Thanks for watching.